And you see, it's different. It's not a knowledge that you can't read about this in a book. You can't just sit back and watch videos, all my videos on YouTube. You can't just like sit and watch those. Those are just invitations to come here. But it's the direct experience of yourself.
Yeah, it seems the intensity of that piece seems to, you know, go up and down. Like when I'm talking to you, right? This conversation, the intensity of the piece goes up, and then it stays for a while, and then it seems like maybe it starts to reduce a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
and then it goes up for whatever reason, and then seems to go down. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Why does it go up and down?
Hmm. It it doesn't go up and down. It's you could say it's like the sun. The sun is not decreasing in the strength. Let's just make it that it's fixed. I know it's every analogy is limited, but the sun is just illuminating. It's just radiating. Same strength all the time. But what makes it feel like it's not so sunny is the clouds. It's the clouds that are diffusing that sunlight. It's the clouds that seem to be obscuring that sunlight. You're still following?
Yeah, I'm here.
So in that way, it seems like it's less sunny, less peaceful when there's the clouds. And those clouds are really just the thoughts and feelings when we are identified with them. So when we're identified with the thoughts and the feelings, then it creates like this obscuring effect. It seems to be blocking what we are, but it's only because we're identified with the thoughts and feelings. And that's the activity. That identification is an activity. And that's really what the ego is. It's not an entity, it's an activity. That's what the separate self is. It's not an actual entity. You're never going to find and go, there it is, the separate self. It's an activity. And it's this activity of identification that the attention is, immersed in. There's a belief that I believe to be this activity that is appearing as what we call like a separate self or a person. We're identified with something that's limited. So that's where I show you, just go, because the only thing that's going to destroy that belief is the direct experience. That in the meditation, you're looking for a limit to yourself, a border, a boundary, something that's dividing you from this. And in the meditation, you can't find anything. You can't find that border or boundary or divider. And then as soon as the eyes open, you believe to be separate. So your direct experience is saying one thing, but the belief is saying another. So this is the ignorance. This is the ignorance because we're believing ourselves to be that which we are not. There's no proof. There's no proof of being separate. There's no proof of being limited. I can prove to you every day of the week that you're unlimited, but you can't for 1 second prove that you are limited. So in that way, that's the ignorance. Ignorance not meaning stupid, not meaning ignorance meaning not knowing or ignoring. We're ignoring our true nature. We're ignoring that which is the case. We're ignoring the truth. And instead, we're then believing a lie to be true. And this is the source of suffering. We're only suffering a lie. Therefore, it's only the truth that's liberating. Hence the quote, "The truth will set you free." Now, these meditations, what happens is that activity, all of that clouding that we are identified with, that's what's getting dissolved. It's less and less clouds, less and less identification. That activity is just like this. That's what kind of feels like there's more clarity in the meditation, because that activity has come to rest. So it's as if in the meditation, blue skies, sunny day. And then after the meditation, oh, you start feeling like, where's that peace? Where's that happiness? Where's it going? And you notice that just getting connecting to these calls, it almost seems like this is happening, that there's that spaciousness, that activity is slowing down. The clouds are parting, and there seems to be now this opening. It's like sunlight. But that which is shining is actually what you are. So although it feels like it's coming from me, radiating from me, it's not. You're just experiencing yourself. But what I am is what you are. There's no separation. It's just as if you're getting an unfiltered experience of yourself in these meetings. Does that answer your question about the levels of peace or degrees or strength? The up and the down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it does.